The much-awaited swearing-in of Interior Cabinet Secretary Professor Kithure Kindiki, slated for Saturday, was seemingly scuttled by court orders issued on Friday. However, with Rigathi Gachagua having been impeached and Kindiki gazetted as Deputy President-elect, questions abound as to who among the two is the Deputy President or whether the office is still vacant. Giverson Maina sought answers from legal minds and filed the following report.
The court orders issued on Friday, one by the Milimani High Court Judge Chacha Mwita and another by Kerugoya High Court Judge Richard Mongo, barring the swearing-in of Interior Cabinet Secretary Kithure Kindiki as the next Deputy President, appears to have thrown the country into uncharted waters.
For you to take oath of office, the CRJ, the Registrar of the Judiciary, is to administer the oath. But in the presence of the Chief Justice, because we are doing it from the powers emanating from the Chief Justice. The Chief Justice is the head of the judiciary, the president of the judiciary. An order has come from her own judiciary. She cannot be seen to violate it. So it will have been impossible to have the Chief Justice there.
This raises questions as to who is the current holder of the Deputy President's office.
The correct legal position, which I don't think there should be an argument about, is that the seat of the Deputy President is in occupation.
This is after Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment by the National Assembly was upheld by the Senate, and Interior CS Kithure Kindiki was gazetted as the Deputy President-elect. Duncan Okech, a legal pundit, argues the conservatory orders issued by the courts should be interpreted as having maintained the status quo, with DP Gachagua being the beneficiary, pending the hearing and determination of the case.
The orders that were issued yesterday are orders in the nature of conservatory orders. It is not an order that is an injunctive order, stopping the doing of something. It is conservatory. Conservatory comes from the word conserve. It conserves the status as was, so not as is. It is so powerful that it goes and conserves and ignores any other thing that has been done.
On the other hand, Okech says although Kithure Kindiki has already been gazetted as Deputy President-elect, he has not taken the oath of office, and therefore he has not assumed office.
The day that you take that oath of office, you assume power and you actually formally take over that seat. And your days are counted from that day. So to that extent, the question will be the nominee, did he take over this seat constitutionally as is expected? And the answer is very simple. He has not taken the oath of office, which is guided and protected by law in terms of even how that oath will take place.
Questions also abound on whether Kithure Kindiki still holds the office of Interior Cabinet Secretary or whether he ought to have resigned before he was nominated to be the next second in command.
Either the presumption is that automatically he has ceased to hold office, or at the same time they might be of the view that the moment the CS or he is to assume office, he can resign maybe 30 minutes before, like we've seen other people resigning.
Legal pundits say, despite the political turmoil, Kenya is said to benefit from the deep understanding, interpretation, and testing of the Constitution for future purposes, as the court sit to hear and determine the matter starting next week. Giverson Maina, Legends Edition.